me, I never had like hamstring issues or nothing like that. So I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna be good. I'm always good. You know.
So you have to get it in right tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what I'm gonna do, but I don't think it's gonna be bad at all.
How about the fourth quarter, Sauce? Just with that one drive with all the defensive penalties there.
I mean, I always say this, you know, the refs, they're not perfect. We not perfect. If they think they see something, they're going to throw the flag. So I'm not going to sit up here and just talk bad about the refs, you know. Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. They were doing their job. How they felt was the highest level, you know, and that's just what it is. And we got to live with those results, and so do they. So, you know, they get paid to do a job the best of their ability, and the flags that they threw, you know, they felt that they was doing their job at the best of their ability.
How do you feel like the defense played today?
I feel like we played pretty good, you know. First half, what was the score first half? I think we only allowed like one touchdown the first half or something like that. So definitely first half, I feel like we played pretty good. You know, the tackling was good, coverage was pretty good. You know, yeah, man, we just gotta find ways to finish. But like defense, even when I wasn't out there, I was seeing everybody was training. You know, Stiggers went out there, he was doing his best. Isaiah Oliver, he was playing some corner too. So, you know, everybody had that next man up mentality, and everybody was training. You know, we had a couple 3rd and 1s, 4th and 1s that we won, but, you know, obviously penalties play a part in that. You know, they stayed on the field, but, you know, the effort part about it, you know, ain't no question about that. Everybody was, you know, straining.
Sauce, you guys are 3-9. A lot of these losses you've had a chance to win in the fourth quarter. Like, how do you make sense of that you've reached this point where it seems like every week you're kind of in these games?
It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable, man. It's unacceptable. And especially how the game started. Like, I was on the sideline. Like, that's why I feel like I needed that bye week. So I was able to just look in the mirror and, you know, get myself together, see what I could do better, you know, and just find ways to be a better person, a better teammate, to be more positive through all the adversity. You know, I feel like when you're going through a lot of adversity, it's easy to just, like, you know, feed into it a little bit or just take a couple steps back. So, you know, I feel like that helped me. And, yeah, man, we just got to keep going. Obviously, I feel like if it was, like, analytic, it would probably say, like, if you recover a kickoff and score a kick return, you're probably not supposed to lose. Like, when I say, like, literally everything was going our way. And it's like, out of my 3 years being here, that's, like, the first time where I'm like, can't nothing go wrong for us. You know what I'm saying? Literally everything, like, we already knew what he was capable of doing, like, in the facility. I'm not surprised at all. We told him straight up, like, bro, when you get your shot, we know what you're going to do. Because I believe he was, like, a Pro Bowl returner before, you know? So, yeah, man, I'm kind of shocked. Like, I've never seen nothing like it. Everything go our way, and we still lose. Like, that's just straight up. I sugarcoat nothing. Like, I don't know. I don't know how that happened.
What's the motivation now, just moving forward to these last 5 games?
Man, continue to be there for one another, man. Just like Brees. Brees had the fumble. Obviously, I just was talking to him, telling him ain't nobody perfect, you know. Telling him, reminding him that he's still the best. You know, and that's just straight up. Like, ain't nobody perfect. Literally. Ain't nobody perfect. So, we're going to make mistakes. Me, I make mistakes all the time. You know, missed tackles was one of them that everybody was talking about, you know. I think the fans still did the clapping thing again.
The rise of cheer.
Yeah, I was clapping with them. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, man, we just got to continue to lean on one another, continue to be there for each other, man. Because at the end of the day, we are human. Like, that's just what it is. We are human. We do have emotions. And don't nobody want this more than we want it. So when I mess up, somebody else mess up, like, that's always on our mind, you know. And we got to cope with it the ways that we feel is best, you know, the ways that make us smile, you know, the people that we need to be around to make us get back to being ourselves, you know. And, yeah, that's just what that is.
How big a momentum swing was that pick six, that long run back by Leonard?
I mean, obviously, it's a pick six. It's always pick sixes are a huge thing, you know, something that I want. So I know if I want it, I just seen a D lineman do it, so I'm like, how and why? Why do he got a pick six and I don't? You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. That's the way I be thinking. Like, I'm just seeing him run. I'm like, bro, please don't score. At least get tackled so it's just a pick, you know, calm. But, yeah, man, but as a defense, you know, we still thinking like, hey, they scored, but we not about to let them score, you know. And that's just the way that we think as a defense. That's the way that Brick, Salah, that's the way that they always coached us to be, you know. Having that mentality, like, it don't matter what the offense does. No matter what the offense does, as long as we can go out there, you know, we're going to win. We're going to have a chance to win. So,
like they're saying, 3-9,
Take a few more
5
results.
games left, 3-9. What's the message this week as you go down to play your division rival? Is it finishing? Is it execution? What's the message?
yeah, finish, execution, exactly what you said, man. Continue to prep. Continue to prepare the right way. You know, obviously, it's a lot going on, man. We 3-9. I don't think we've ever started 3-9. I don't think me and my time of playing football I've ever been 3-9. So it's a feeling that I've never felt before. And I got to overcome all the stuff that's going to come with it. You know, whether it's somebody that's in here that's being negative or that's hurting, you know, because we had huge aspirations. That's just what it is. And I got to be the person that can be positive. And that's why I said I needed that bye week, because I don't think I was being as positive with all the adversity that was going on with the team. And that's just me just keeping it 100. And I got to be one of those people that's an energy giver and not an energy taker, you know. So you're either part of the problem or part of the solution, and I want to be part of the solution. So, yeah.
You kind of just talked
Last
about
one
it,
here.
but when you've had this many losses and losing games where you feel like you should win and finding a way to lose, how do you not let that seep into the identity of the team or of yourself?
Man, the reality is we got 5 games left. Whatever your standard is, you got to put it on tape. Whoever the real you is, you got to put it on tape. You know, and that's just what it is. Like, it's easy to say, all right, I'm going to check out for the season. It's easy to say, all right, I'm going to have do it. But, like, the real ones ain't going to do that. Like, if you got a standard, you got to put it on tape.